Hello everyone and welcome back to this Total War Warhammer 2 Clan Pestilin Let's Play. We're going to give this campaign one more part to see if we can get things under control again. If not, we're going to give it a Lizardmen treatment. The same thing we were doing roughly at the end of the last Lizardmen part, which should have been up the day before this one. So yes, if you watched that one, you'll know exactly what I'm on about. If not, I may explain later. Let's see if we can salvage it first. Let's go Route Marcher. Do you have range to get in there and finish the job? Apparently it's still a loss. I think we're going to need to fight it.
Kill for me, Ratkin.
So that's a pig who's going to be able to scare me to death. We'll be able to nuke that guy and their lord pretty fast. And the rest of them, speed 42. Speed 46, he's faster than me. We're chasing them the whole time. It's going to be hard to take down those ranged units, but we do have our menace below to try and catch them. Let's try. And we also have magic. First things first is dealing with those Saurus. Let's see what we can do. Right, slaves are going to go up front. These guys in behind. These guys over here. Let's just put you. We're going to gamble. Magic went up quite a bit. We still have the Warp Gale and the Warp Lightning. Only affects it's a hex. The units cannot move. That will be very helpful. Start the battle. Slaves, march on up. These guys behind. Keep going. And one thing I'm slowly getting used to is if you just go like that, now it defaults to run. Which I didn't even know till I watched a video the other day, and I was wondering why my orders, they weren't doing what I was telling them. I was like, I wanted them to walk, why are they running? And I wanted them to run, why are they walking? Because I'd go like that, just click, and then automatically I'd come down here to make them run. It's just been that inbred into me from playing Total Wars for years that I actually don't like it. I know most new players are about to be loving the fact that it's like that now. But I'm hating it because I've got that much muscle memory programmed to doing it the other way. But I'll get used to it. I suppose it's better for the old people that have been playing for a while to have to relearn than the people that are trying to learn not know what they're doing. Those two units will be caught. You just get over there and start attacking them. See if we can surround these guys. We've not even used our normal infantry yet. We've got that many of the buggers. Let's get you right up here. Let's try a net over here. Right, let's get the good, well, I call them good troops, but the slightly not as pathetic troops on the move. Oh no, they're moving again. Try and catch that unit. Later units have caught that one. That one's out of ammo, so it's coming in. Slaves are so pathetic. Oh, that's not what I want. That'll do. That'll do, lovely. How did they escape? Right, get in there. Right, we need some nets or something. A warp lightning right there will also be handy. Finish these guys off, these little skanks. Lovely stuff, that's that unit nuked. Didn't get any kills though. Shouldn't have used that yet unless I had a unit there to catch them. Actually, I can put a unit there and they can catch them there. Come on, sorcerer, where are you? Cast your spell! Why are you not moving? You casted it, but they're still moving. They would appear to be moving still. I'm out of units to summon from below, but look, are we gonna catch them? Come on, so close, caught them! Right, all these other units just stream in, don't care about flanking, we just need more to hold them up and get in there. Finish that. Right, you really need to get away from there, because that Lord might rout those units. Oh yes, we've routed them. Make sure they're not coming back. Just do the same over there. Chase them right off the field, it's right there. I don't have anything to cast on these guys to try and help. That unit's coming back. Shoot at it, shoot at it. Why are you running? Turn skirmish mode off. They're not going to charge. And even if they do, I'll be happy with that. These Saurish just won't die. Right, they're running. Brilliant. Ah, so's their Lord. Victory! Close victory. Look at the kills some of them got. Oh. Banning. Our Lord is banning lizard men from our settlements. 13 kills in the slingers, that's actually more than I expected. And a 44 in the slave unit, they did well.
Better than Thankwall, yes, yes.
I don't think so.
I will touch Black Pillar. The Council's voice.
You really want to get tail weapons and that on the Grey Seer? Okay. Yeah. Let's go for Warp Lightning. So we can start getting this. The Musk of Fear. Not really something you'd want a Skaven to have, because it's meant to work on you, not the enemy. A Screaming Bell. That mount would be awesome. I'd love to try that mount out. We're in a wee bit of a predicament over here.
don't think so.
I don't think so. Yourself.
Invader things attack.
So what are we gonna do now?
Let the bell scream.
Start bringing you over. We need to attack the dwarfs. And up the jacksie.
Clan rats are
That's
not
what we
content.
need. Public order here is fine for now. I think we could really use that. Can't recruit here, we've set them on march. Plus I don't really want more slaves. We need to get them over here to recruit some clan rats. Right, diplomacy, loyalty, actions, pestilence, clanstone, army ability. A doom engineer might be helpful though, it costs 800. Christ cursed peak. He'll be helpful when we're going after the mine of the bearded skulls. That's when he'll be helpful. The doom engineer, so we can send him in. He can break some of the walls and then we can send in an army. But that is getting ahead of ourselves. We've got this to sort out first of all. Right, the center. I'm tempted just to send him up and attack him in the back. Because the two of them together would hopefully be a nice auto resolve. Because I think that battle I'm gonna get massacred. These guys are great against stuff with low armor and numbers. Quarrelers just nuke units like slaves and clan rats. Those quarrelers alone would probably kill like half this army. And even then, they're dwarves, so they're not bad in close combat. They're just not as good as melee troops. They're actually quite durable and tough, and they've got high leadership, so... Yeah, and they're high armor. Like, even their range, look, let's look at the ranged unit. Armor 80 on a quarreler. I mean, like, on a quarreler. How's this guy with 18 weapon strength, none of it armor piercing, meant to do anything against that? They can kill slaves for days. Dwarfs are my utter worst enemy for the beginning of the game when I lack armor piercing. So that army is killer. So if I actually get up there and it auto-resolve allows a good chance of winning, I think it'll be far better doing that than it would be to actually fight it. Because I think even if the auto-resolve's saying, hey, you've got a half decent chance of winning, I think I've got a good chance of losing it by fighting it. I remember in the first game, it didn't take into the auto-resolve with, and no at the beginning anyway, it didn't take into consideration how much armor the dwarfs had. So early game auto-resolves often would give it to the orcs when, if you actually fought the battle, it would be a lot harder for the orcs to win for similar reasons. That's the dwarf strength. Just keep on coming over. How long till we run out of stuff? 4 turns and we run out of supplies. It's not good, it's not good, it's not ideal, and it's not good at all. Nothing I want to build this turn anyway.
Let the bell scream.
Scarce. They're not that big. Good. Good.
Clan needs new, better rulers.
It's not bad. Sharp claw. It's charge bonus and weapon strength. It's a grey seer. 2 to 7. You know, let's recruit him. 5's not bad.
All tales are mine.
That's nuked our economy though. But I really do not care about this General Lord. I'm just going to throw him up there and see if he can help out as reinforcements. Meanwhile, this army in the south is going to have to go and attack Christ Cursed Peak. See what we can do down there. Scarling. We have next to no money a turn. 2 turns to that's finished, that'll be quite helpful. Poisoned Wind, Globadiers. That'll just give me a lot more to defend with.
Horned one watches me. Not enough warpstone.
Even if he just turns around and instantly attacks this army, that's no big deal because it's giving this guy more time. It's delaying tactics.
Demon caller. All hail, horned rat. I say move.
I say move too. Oh, he has an army here.
What?
He has to have an army, doesn't he? I think it's time for 3 more slinger units. Can he recruit slaves up here? No, I can't because the garrison's under siege. Just wanted to check. Slaves are cheap as chips. We're still at war with the lizard men in the north as well. If another army comes down from there, they're apparently stronger than me, even though they just lost that big army, so they must have at least one more big army out there. And if it comes marching to the south right now... What just happened? Oh, seriously? I just built the defences there. I did not expect them to do that. Raised it. Okay. He's running away. That's actually good. Zotto. Well, at least this place settlement, yeah, this is a capital. Smart you this turn. There's no way I can take him without.
Stink of command.
On one's realm weakens.
My command.
Spread corruption.
It's just here.
Clan pestilence.
Expand him. 10 to that's done. 2 turns to that's done. Okay.
The vermin tide.
Right, let's end turn again and see what happens. Where's he gonna go? Where is he going to go? Oh, looks like the old ones are fighting up there. Yes! Perfection. It's exactly what I need. But this war with the dwarves, it's going to take up too much time and we need the ritual resource site. So, I'm starting to think we are going to do the same. Even if I do manage to clean up this situation. I think we are going to do the same. Roster Soteki is coming up this way, as I thought. I shall retreat back towards the settlement. Right, come on, come on. Follow me, follow me. Oh, just decided to mark. Oh, this could be very good. This could be very good, and it could be very bad. I'm not sure what we're gonna do now. I was almost set on doing the same as we were doing in the Lizardmen part. Restarting. 10 armor for clan rats, that'll be very helpful. Casualty replenishment. Let me see, holdout times. Let's go for that. As for you down here.
Rat mage. Have them. Scorch.
We actually lost a slave unit? Okay.
Collect precious things for Mimi.
Christ, cursed peak. We get to keep the gold mine. Beautiful. Got the gold mine. Let's go straight for the defenses. Because defenses even provide money. Gold mine does too. Gracier. Skaven Scorch. It's a breath spell. I do like a good breath spell. Causes magical and fire damage. I think we're going to go for that because that could be very helpful because it's magical damage. So that could be helpful against the armored dwarves. Argument. Melee attack plus 26 and 25% weapon damage. But 25% weapon damage on a lot of my units, that's only going to give them like 2. Actually, on a lot of my units, that's going to give them... yeah, about 2. That's not that great. For the slaves, let's see, 18... oh, that's weapon strength. That's a what are we looking at again?
A true disciple.
25% weapon strength, yeah. So that's not weapon strength, that's not going to give us a lot at all. Because a quarter of 18 is 4.5. Let's just do acceleration. Only affects target area, hex, cannot move. Oh, that's that spell. I'm getting this. Extends the effect duration if we overcast it and reduces the cost. Heck.
Six of others, too strong.
Let's see what this is like now. With the ambush and the auto-resolve looking like that, I'm definitely going to auto-resolve because I know if I fought that, they'd tear me a new backside. Well, these plague monks would probably deal quite a lot of damage. The sensor bearers would tear a new backside through those dwarven infantry. But most of my army wouldn't be able to do that much. The catapults would do a lot of damage, but they've got 3 lots of catapults, and those quarrelers would tear me a new backside far faster than my 2 units that could tear them a backside could. So yes.
Fight my brothers.
Oh, I had the settlement reinforcements too. I was not aware of that. Lovely. Oh, look at all that food. Right, we shall take the replenishment.
Their organs. Kill. You're in Liber Bubonicus.
Right, we can't let up the pressure. We're going to need to march him north and march him this way. And quickly deal with this settlement and then see if we can quickly deal with them. Then we'll actually be back on track. Right. Let's give him... reduces the cost, which is quite a big bit of cost reduction. So let's get the plague upgrade. Then we can buy Arcane Conduit next turn. It is only 4 it requires, is it not? Also, we're loaded-ish at the moment. So let's recruit a Lord. He's going to go over there. What missions do we have? Establish a trade agreement with Vampire Coast. Okay.
You dare? I'll have you speak now. I assent.
Brilliant. +8 Warpstone 2. Right, in the race, we're already falling behind. Look at that. We're already falling behind. It's turn 23 and we're already behind because we don't have our first area. Right. It'd be really nice to get this place up because then we can build the gold mine and make a lot of money. We'll have 2 gold mines. And I think we're going to save the rest of the money for his colonization efforts. Right, once we've taken here, we might try and get a peace treaty with these dwarves, so we can then focus on these guys up here, the Altar of the Horned Rat. It looks like someone's at war with them. Better not be the damn vampire coast. Hopefully it's just a rebellion. And we can get back to expanding and looking very powerful with all this land. We can take over these 2 here. Leave the Citadel. What is that? It's an elven colony. This may provide a unique chain of buildings. I did not know about this. Increased income from ports. That has actually got higher on my list of priorities of things to do. But then that will also mean we have to go over there and attack there. Citadel Dusk, Fortress of Dawn. And that's, yeah, that's the settlement for the faction over there. Okay. I think we've actually got this back under control. I wasn't expecting to get it back under control, which is quite good. You won't know unless you try. Problem with the bearded settlement is it's gonna have a lot of defenders. I can't let them recruit. Oh, hello. Mustering, eh? As long as I'm not at war with you, that's fine. Scarling's turn. Low loyalty. You had loyalty 9 last turn. Oh, is it this guy? Yeah, it's you. Oh, you've only got loyalty 2. Oh, well, I don't need you for long. You're going to get disbanded soon. It's going to cost 25k to colonize there, though.
Lord Skrolk.
Let's head up to here for now. It's as close as I can get. He's still not mustering. Public order here is going to have to be fine.
The council is disappointed.
The council could be disappointed as it wants. There's things that need to be done. Right. Taranok. I've never really tried to. That's the thing with Warhammer. I've read like books on these places and all this and that so much, but it's one of those things that until a game like Total War Warhammer is made, you never ever hear anyone pronounce. Like 1 or 2 of them, you'll hear one person pronounce, and that'll be about it.
Power comes to parley.
Right? No. No peace treaty either now. That must be their only army. Oh, it's coming down. If I use food to get some units of that to just hold up there, you know what? We need we need more than that. And did that actually move the balance of power? It does. Smart. Yes. I'm gonna have to fight this. At least it's only a Ruin Lord. -4 leadership to units in its area. We'll give that to this unit here because they're veterans and they're clan rats and they're the most likely to stay around for any length of time. So yes, hope you've all enjoyed this. We'll do this battle at the beginning of the next part, and if we win this, or even if we lose this, I'm going to be in a very good position because we're going to decimate the enemy army right here, right now. And then that leaves my other army all the time in the world to go up and conquer that city. And then we can see if we can get a peace treaty with the dwarves. We'll go back to our expanded. We're going to have to ignore the ritual now. We need to strengthen and fortify our position. Though, I suppose actually we're not going to be ignoring the ritual because we're going to be going north to take out the lizard men ASAP. Then we can come back and finish the dwarves before they stab us in the back. So yeah, it's still a long road to get this campaign winnable. But we're getting close. Has he got warpstone for eyes? He does have warpstone instead of eyes. Okay, too much rambling. Hope you've all enjoyed this. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.